PD seem to try their hardest to make it difficult to earn money in Gran Turismo 7. But lucky for you guys, I'm here because I'm trying my hardest to make it as easy as possible to earn great money in Gran Turismo 7. And with update 1.57 in Gran Turismo 7, we get a few options to do that. And it's not using the car on screen right now, it's using this one. Yes, it's the Subaru BRZ or BRZ depending where you come from, but this isn't just any Subaru BRZ, this is a engine swapped Subaru with the EJ20 Impreza Rally engine in this one, and it's absolutely epic. I'll run you through a full build of this car at the end of this video, but right now let's show you what it can do. So the race we want to go to, we head over to World Circuits, head over to Asia, head across to Tokyo Expressway, and then all the way over to the World Touring Car 600. I have already completed this race in about 24 minutes and 45 seconds, so a really fast race time, no pit stops, absolutely rapid. For this race I would probably recommend starting out with traction control on setting 3. It's a pretty wild car to drive. We've almost got 700 horsepower through the rear wheels of this car. Now I won't be using traction control for this one, I'm going to go full manual just to show you what it can do. So the first thing to do, guys, is get the MFD onto the fuel usage for this race. You want to keep it on during this race. We're going to use fuel map 1 right down the first straight because we can get into first place before we even get to turn 1. We will be driving fuel map 6 on return journey and using fuel map 1 on the straights. Look how fast these guys, 327 kilometers an hour already. Braking just early at the puddles. First lap or 2 or 3 is really sketchy when it comes to grip in this race, guys. So we're going to roll onto the throttle reasonably gently, listening to that whistle, which gives us an indication that shit is about to go down. This car is so fast and just rips off the turns. 5th gear through here, just coasting, certainly on lap 1. When the grip starts to come up on lap 3, 3 to 4 and towards the end of the race, this is where we can really let the car go, but lap 1 to 3 is definitely exercising a bit of caution. You can just feel the car starting to move around, a little bit of slide, feels so good, absolutely fantastic. 4th gear, down to 4th gear through the right, rolling onto the throttle all the time, staying in 4th gear through here, letting the car just ease out to the side of the track. 100 board, make sure you're in 4th gear, maybe 3rd gear for lap 1. Hear that whistle just start to come in. As the boost starts to come on, you know when the turbo's spooling up, you have so much power. When I'm braking at the 200 board for the hairpin, this is the dangerous corner on the track at the 200, all the way down to 2nd gear. Get the car stopped, clipping the apex, just stay on that drying line, rolling on the throttle really slowly because it's got so much power, even through this kink. And now once we're out into 3rd gear, we can drop it down to fuel mixture 1 and just rip the straight. Already we're 2.5 seconds ahead of 2nd place on only lap number 1, and we just rip until we get about out the tunnel, and then we switch back to fuel map 6. So we're going to open with a 2 minutes 13 second lap time, 330 kilometers an hour, and then just back down to lean mixture 6. We're going to repeat the process. If you're new, guys, I would just leave it in fuel map 6 for the whole race because you've got so much power, you'll still dominate this race. Out the tip, just cruising around turn 1, 3rd gear, rolling on the throttle, gently spinning up the tyres a little bit. The car almost stalling itself on some corner exits. It's absolutely mad. The amount of power and efficiency this car has is insane. I think it's the fastest car I've ever had around Tokyo Expressway without touching the walls. 4th gear through this switchback chicane. Again, rolling onto the throttle on corner exits is very important because it's so much power in this car. TC is going to help you here, guys. so much fun to drive, especially when the track starts to dry out and you get the grip. You can really start to lay down the lap times. And basically, guys, it's just a case of repeat the process for the 12 lap race. No need to pit. You may get a little bit low on tyres, but if you're using TT, that will help to preserve your rear tyres. Looking to get on the brakes at the 200 all the way down to second gear, and we're looking to just get that car rotated, rolling onto the throttle really cautiously. A couple of short shifts maybe just to keep the traction under control, and then boosting up to full power. Now I have got brake balance set to 0. The car is faster to drive when the brake balance is set more to the rear, but this will give you a little bit more rear tyre wear, so I'm going to leave it at 0, but feel free to play with the brake balance as you want to. So 2:03 first proper lap, and that's a 2:03 lap time with no pit stops in this race. I'm just going to put the fuel mixture back down to lean, and then braking at the tip of that white line. Looking to brake on the dry, braking a little bit around turn 1. Okay guys, that was pretty hooked up, so let's see what the lap time is going to be. Into the 2-minute 1-second lap times. This car is mad. So exiting the final corner on the last lap of this race, fueled to perfection. And we're going to absolutely smash the World Touring Car 600. A lap down for everybody. If you are new to Gran Turismo or new to the World Touring Car 600, I would run it on fuel map 6 for the whole entire race, because the car is just rapid. It's so fast, even on fuel mixture 6. So we're going to get the win, and we're going to do it in 24 minutes and 46 seconds. I've done it in 24 minutes and 46 seconds a few times now. The consistency of this car is incredible. 2 minutes and 1 second is my fast lap. I think that is the fastest non-wall riding lap I've ever done at Tokyo Expressway. And we will of course get the clean race bonus, so that gives us 825,000 credits for less than 25 minutes race time. So with all that money that I've just earned, I'm going to go and build a brand new car. I'm going to buy a new one and show you exactly what I did to build this car. So go to Brand Central, head over to Asia, and then want to head over to Subaru. Into the showroom, and the car we want is the it's the car that's directly behind me. It's the BRZS, and it's the 15 model. So we're going to buy another one of these. Let's just choose a color. I've not had a red one yet, so let's buy a red one. And then the first thing you want to do, you want to head over to GT Auto, across to car maintenance and service, and we want to do the engine swap. It's important, there are 2 engine swaps. I'll tell you specifically which one you need to have. To do the engine swaps like this, you need to be collector level 50. If you're not yet collector level 50, you can get engine swaps through roulette tickets, but the easiest way, just play through more, buying more cars, and get yourself to collector level 50. So choose engine swap. And importantly, we want to have the EJ20 Impreza Rally engine. It's 425,000 credits, so the engine is worth way more than the car and any other part that we're going to fit on it. But we're going to install the engine, and boom, there we go. So it's going to throw the engine right in there. Good job, nice one. Importantly, I did not install, and I haven't been using the wide body kit. It may work fine with a little bit of adjustment. I don't think it's going to have too much effect, but I didn't have it because the livery that I wanted to use didn't use the wide body. So feel free to use wide body or not. I don't think it has too much effect, but I didn't use it. Then we're going to head to car customization, and the important things I had set on my car is go to custom parts. On the front, I had the Type B splitter installed. On the side, it doesn't matter, but I had Type B installed just to match. For the rear, I had Type B, which is a rear diffuser. It'll help to give you a little bit more downforce at the rear. And the rear wing, I had the custom wing set. It doesn't matter which one you choose cosmetically. They all perform the same cosmetically, just whatever you prefer. I think my favorite is the end plates near the end. Install that there. So that's the car setup with regard to customization. Then we're going to head to the tuning shop. Head there now, and I normally work backwards through the tuning shop, buying as we go, and you can pretty much buy everything for this car. So we have the carbon propeller shaft from the ultimate tuning section. Heading over to extreme, nothing from extreme because nitrous is not allowed. From the racing section, I do put the racing brakes on it. The 2 racing brakes doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter which one. You have the fully customizable racing transmission. I have the fully customizable suspension. I have the racing clutch and flywheel. I have the brake balance controller. Racing silencer is already fitted with the engine. Heading over to semi-racing, I have the high RPM turbocharger. That's going to get it up to 788 horsepower. I also have the fully customizable LSD. From the Club Sports tab, I do buy the power restrictor, and I would do the ballast. And then on the Sports tab, we were using the Sports medium tires. They work really well. The tire life on this car seems to work really good. And I do have 3 levels of weight reduction. So you have to start with weight reduction level 1. Onto Club Sports, weight reduction level 2, onto semi racing, and then weight reduction level 3. I didn't install body rigidity. You can. I do need to test this, guys, in a future video because I've never really tested to see what it does in game. And then here is the tuning sheet for the car. This is the one that I literally just raced with, so I'm going to run through the settings. So it is the Sports medium tires, and we do have a fully customizable suspension, 95 front body ride height, 106 rear body ride height, 1 on the front anti-roll bar, 26, 36, 2.25 and 1.8 for all of the front end settings. I do have 0.15 degrees of toe in. I just want to sharpen up the car really for the corners because it is an aerodynamically understeery car setup. For the rear, I wanted to just stiffen up that rear so it wouldn't sit down too much on corner exits. So it's 8 on the rear anti-roll bar. Here are all the other settings. It's a little bit stiffer on the rear than it is on the front. 2 degrees of rear camber and 0.32 degrees of rear toe in, just to keep that car in check really, because absolutely mad amount of power. For the differential, of course, it's the fully customizable differential. Initial torque is set to 5, 38 on acceleration sensitivity and 5 on braking sensitivity. That just frees up the car when you're off power. It can be a little bit wild on corner exits. That's why I would recommend a little bit of traction control. The fully customizable racing transmission is what you want to have installed, and I've got it set to 400 kilometers an hour maximum. I didn't do any manual adjustments, but here are the numbers if you get lost. Up to the power restrictor, no power restriction at all, no ballast in the car, and for the aero it's 52 front downforce and 298 rear downforce. heading over, it's actually the medium RPM turbocharger I'm going to install. My bad, guys. I would install a medium RPM turbocharger. It gives a mere 695 horsepower. Anti-lag, I had it set to weak. That was the default. Let's see what happens if you set it off. It seems like it goes up in PP. What a strong set. So yeah, it looks like weak is what I had. It does spool up the turbo a little bit quicker. Yeah, I would just set it to weak, leave it on that. The racing brake pads, actually, yeah, it's the cross-drilled racing brakes, but I didn't install the brake pads, so feel free not to install those, guys. No handbrake. Brake balance controller, I have it set to 0. It drives really good like that, and it's pretty even between tyre wear, and then it does have the carbon prop shaft and the racing clutch and flywheel. So that is going to give you a 2 million credits per hour build for Gran Turismo 7 credits earning, guys. Here is the setup. Just copy this one. If you want to learn more about the settings and all whatever the settings sheet do, on screen right now is the next video you need to watch, where I talk through all of the settings and what each one does in Gran Turismo 7. Also check out the links in the description below, where I've got great guides to help you with tuning in Gran Turismo 7. Go and check that one out, and I'll catch you in the next one.